Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If it is your first time, please subscribe, like, share and drop a comment. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for watching. Okay, today we're going to be talking about the process, the hassles in authenticating and evaluating your educational documents. And so if you're going to be studying abroad, or you are returning from abroad to get yourself engaged in the educational system or in the work industry here in Nigeria, you would need to either authenticate or evaluate your documents. I documented the whole process, first-hand experience on authenticating and evaluating your educational credentials here in Nigeria. I've seen a lot of people have difficulties or trying to get information about how to go on the same process, and I thought of sharing this same information, my journey, with you all. If you have your documents or you have your basic education in Nigeria and you are planning on going abroad for your bachelor's degree or your master's or further education, you need to authenticate those results here in Nigeria, being that you had your basic education here in Nigeria. For example, you had your WAEC done in Nigeria, or you had your bachelor's degree done in Nigeria. You need to go to the Federal Ministry of Education here in Nigeria, which is in Abuja. You cannot do it in any other region in Nigeria except in Abuja. You go there to get your results, your documents authenticated, that your result was legally issued by the Federal Ministry of Education here in Nigeria. I advise you, if you are looking forward to studying abroad next year, take the steps now. Yeah, for an average Nigerian, you know what it is to come about funds and trying to make everything work. So you need to plan ahead, you need to work ahead, you need to make it work ahead, so you don't get tensed up, you don't get too choked up with the whole process. Follow me on this journey. I had to document to show you all the process. And yes, I went with a night bus from Lagos to Abuja. Guys, if you are going from another state, ensure you make preparations for your accommodation, for transportation. Please make adequate and enough preparations towards your journey. So many people said it's going to take a day to have the whole process done. But guys, except you have that huge money to pay your way through, or you want to do the then you can make the payments and make the process a very fast one. But as an average Nigerian going through the normal process, you would be spending at least 3 days on this process. This process I'm talking about was done in June 2022. So you know how updated this information is. And so for those evaluating their documents, it means you studied abroad, you studied somewhere else, and you are trying to bring that certificate, or you are trying to come into this system here in Nigeria to either further your studies or apply for the youth core service scheme, or trying to get a job in the Nigerian market. You need to evaluate those documents, that yes, those documents are fit for you to use in that region where the studies took place or where the program took place. You are bringing it into the system here for it to be able to work for you in the system here. So you evaluate your documents. So simply, authentication is you taking the documents here or using your documents from here, transitioning into another system abroad, while evaluation is you using your documents from the system over there, transferring them into the system here in Nigeria. That's what it means basically. And so we'll begin on the journey from day one on how this process went. So guys, let's go. Hi guys, it's Monday morning here. Imagine sleeping in Lagos and waking up in Abuja. That is how it is. Okay, so I'm heading to Federal Ministry of Education, trying to authenticate my certificates. Guys, there was one mistake I made. I laminated most of my results back then, and so now I'm faced with trying to delaminate them. In the process, I kind of tore some of the documents. So guys, please do not laminate your original documents, because you will need some stamps, you will need some signatures on them, so you don't need to laminate them. I guess it should still pass with how far I was able to delaminate most of them. Just few areas with the lamination still remain on. So let's go. I'll keep you updated. But we move. We do the faith walk, and let's go take charge of what is left. We are together on this journey. So let's go. Okay guys, so documents required for anyone authenticating his or educational certificates. You need these basic documents, and you also need to check through the sites for information which that particular school or that particular organization is asking you to authenticate before you take the step of going all the way to the Federal Ministry of Education to authenticate your documents. So basically, most of the information or most of the documents you will need for a bachelor's degree, you will need in your means of identity. You're taking it, yes, original copy to the ministry, Federal Ministry of Education in Abuja. You're taking a passport photo, sized photo of you. You're going to be taking your WAEC result, your WAEC, your NECO, whatever basic education documents is required of you. And you will be taking a testimonial alongside with your WAEC result, your original document. And if you are having two sittings, you know you have to take the two of them, the two certificates with the testimonial alongside for this authentication. And so the process is actually very, very simple. Every one of you can actually do the main process, booking the appointment. You can do all of that online by yourself. And so you go to the Federal Ministry of Education site. I'll be putting a link to the site in this video for you to do your registration yourself. All you need to do is sign up, upload your documents. Guys, you can actually use your phone to take pictures of your documents and scan them with your phone. We have apps that do the scanning, and turn them into PDF files, or even as an image. You can actually upload them based on the requirements on the site. Upload your documents. You need to upload your results, your testimonial. Then as you go, you'll be asked questions on what documents you will be authenticating. For each document you'll be authenticating, you'll be paying 300 naira per document. So if your transcript, be it a degree holder, your transcript is 8 pages, it means you'll be clicking on other certificates and indicating that you have 8 pages of that other certificate. Then you multiply. The system will actually do the multiplication for you. You multiply the number of documents you are going to be authenticating by 300. So let's say for a BSc program, you're going for a BSc program, it means you're authenticating your WAEC result, your testimonial, And basically that's it. Yes, those two documents. You don't need your first school living certificate, your primary results. No, those two certificates are the basic certificates you will be authenticating, except the school you intend studying in demands for it. But guys, the basic is your WAEC result and your testimonial. You upload it onto the system and you make your payments. You can actually make payment on remitter. Even if you don't have your card, you don't want to insert your card details online, you can make a transfer into the remittance account and indicate the name of the account with which the payment is going to be made. Print out a receipt. You can do this process and make the payment online, save the receipt, book an appointment after you make the payment online. All of this will take you will not take more than 15 minutes to do the necessary registrations online yourself. So do the registration online yourself, upload your documents, make payments on remitters. They're going to charge you a fee, I think 160 something naira. So basically for a BSc, you will be spending up to 2,000 naira for you to do the first process, the Federal Ministry of Education. There's a cyber cafe downstairs. Just go to cyber cafe and print out your appointment slip and print out your receipts, the remittance receipt. So once you do that, you go to that's the revenue office, just that same ground floor, and change the printed receipts to the original receipt that will be written for you, guys. So they might charge you a fee, their basic fee, and it's not supposed to be part of the process. But anyways, you are done there. You take yourself straight to the 8th floor. Be careful of agents. Be careful of agents around. Anything can be done to your documents. They can switch your documents. They can charge you excessively for nothing. And at the end of the day, you might lose your documents, giving it to someone you don't know, and anything can happen. And so guys, you are up in the 8th floor. This is where the real hustle starts. And then you go to a particular office. They're going to be checking your documents if they are correct, the number of photocopies. You're making photocopies of your results and your receipts. Make enough photocopies, about 3 of them, in case you need more of it. They will demand for it. So you go to the first office and you let them know what you want to do. Is either you want to authenticate or you want to evaluate. Then you are being checked and you are being booked with a number. You go back, guys, with the queue again. You go, just to make it in an orderly manner, you go through the process to the second office where you are going to be getting what they call a sticker, guys. So day 2, Tuesday morning, and anybody that tells you you'll be able to finish the process in a day, forget about it, seriously, because you will encounter officials that would want to frustrate this simple process. If you're not paying your way through all of this, why should I pay my way again through what I've actually paid for? And get into several sectors, you still have to, the way it is. So anyways guys, if you're coming from outside of Abuja, try as much as possible to prepare yourself ahead. You might end up spending 2 to 3 days or more, because now the only process we were able to complete yesterday was just booking your appointment, uploading your documents, and getting what they call a sticker. Like, guys, anyways, today hopefully we'll be stamping and trying to get the eligibility letter, then from there to foreign affairs. Anyways guys, I'm off. Hopefully I'll be able to meet up with my number, and then let's get this process done. Yeah, I'll update you on whatever it is again as we move. Okay, let's go. Supposed to take more than a day, but at the end of the day, I spent 3 days on this. Now, After signing the documents, based on where you are going to, you might be needing an eligibility letter. So once you are done with signing your documents, having the seal, the signatures on your documents and the stamp, please check your documents. They'll be putting it at the back of your documents, of your certificates. The stamp, the stickers, and the signatures comes at the back of your certificates. So you take those documents, photocopy the front and the back to indicate the signature on it, and submit the photocopied stapled one to another desk, which the person on the desk there will be the one to process your eligibility letter. You need to know where you are going to before you can do that process. They have to do the same process all over again, and down to who is going to be signing and putting a seal on these documents. So guys, done with Ministry of Education. Ensure your documents are being signed, stamped, and the authentication barcode and the signature and the seal on the stamp at the back of your original documents. Now you take those documents straight to Ministry of Foreign Affairs. If you don't get to the Foreign Affairs, Ministry of Foreign Affairs on time, I mean between 9 till 12, 1 o'clock, you'll be able to do the process. 1 p.m., you'll be able to do the process again that day till the next day. They are more organized at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. They are more organized there. Before going there, what you need to do is you take your documents, you go photocopy as many as you can. Yeah, I think they took 3 photocopies from us. Each of your documents, you photocopy them and staple them together, 3 of them. That is where you'll be needing your passport photograph also. You'll be submitting that to them. So now, guys, you'll be making another payment for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to authenticate that there is a seal from the Ministry of Education and your result has actually been verified from the Ministry of Education. So all you need to do is, you can do it on your phone. I'm going to be dropping the link to Ministry of Foreign Affairs in this video. You need to go to the cafe or do it on your phone. Just use the link and you type out Ministry of Foreign Affairs. You will see it in bracket, the headquarters. That is still in Abuja. The distance between the Ministry of Education to Foreign Affairs is just a little bit walk. You are there already. Now, guys, all you need to do is count your documents again. If you have 4 documents that have been, that is like now you have the eligibility letter for the BSc program. You have the eligibility letter signed and stamped. You have your WAEC results or the equivalent of the WAEC already sealed and stamped too. Also your testimonial. So you are taking these 3 documents, making photocopies. Even on the photocopy that you have earlier on, you're going to be making photocopies of those 3 documents. Now you are counting the number of photocopies, like your documents. If you have 5 documents that was authenticated at the Ministry of Education, you are going to be doing 5 times 300 naira times 2. It means 5 documents, 3 times 5, that is 15, 1,500, with another 5, which is the photocopied documents. That is having 10 of them, doing them. That it costs you around 3,000 naira to do the payments online for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So guys, all you need to do is indicate the price of all your documents you're going to be authenticating at Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I told you, double the price, because you're going to be submitting these photocopied documents also. So you take those documents and make your payment online, remittance. You print the receipt also online. That same receipt, you'll be taking it with your documents to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Guys, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs is actually very organized, and it now depends on you. When you get there in the morning, do your arrangements. You'll be told how to put your documents together. The site, you'll be having a default code. I'll be putting that default code right under the link for Ministry of Foreign Affairs. You'll be filling up that default code. It is the same code for everyone. You'll be filling that default code into the the payment site, then you make your payments. Write the total amount you're going to be paying. They will charge you for remittance and all of that. And you are done with that process. You print out the receipt, you take it to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. You'll be told how to arrange your documents. You staple your documents together with your passport, and you'll be given a form to fill also to let them know the number of documents you are actually submitting. I believe this video is detailed enough for you to go through this process seamlessly without having to pay exorbitant prices to agents on the premises to take advantage of your ignorance. So you can actually do all of this process on your own. Try it and ensure you have your documents authenticated before you can move on to legalizing documents, especially for countries where you need to legalize your documents before you are being admitted into their system. Guys, I said it from the start, it is better for you if you know you are planning on studying abroad next year, 2023. It is best you start your process now. So you are doing all of this process yourself, you are funding yourself and all of that. You need to start the process as early as possible to avoid it looking like there's too much pressure on your finance towards when you are ready. And so guys, I want to say thank you for watching. If you have any questions, you can leave it in the comment section. But I believe with this video, it has been able to give you good details on with your authentication of your education document. Okay, so guys, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share the video to help someone out there. Thanks for watching.